안녕하세요, 여러분. Today we're gonna keep learning Topic 2, 35th real test. If you like my video, press the like button and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. 그럼 시작합니다. The 37, we have to find out topic, 주제. This kind of question, find out, choose the topic. Then you have to always look for main idea or keywords. Okay, let's have a look. 육체적, 정신적 피로로 인해 무기력한 상태가 지속된다면 소진 증후군을 의심해 보아야 한다. Okay, this is quite a long sentence. Therefore, if it is too long, we have to break it. Where should we break? We have to break it after the expressions. So let's find out expressions. 로 인해, that this is an expression caused by noun. And the noun is here, 피로. This is the noun. Fatigue. But what kind of fatigue is it? 육체적, physical, 정신적, mental, 피로, fatigue. So we have to break here. 로 인해 caused by physical and mental fatigue. 무기력한 상태가 지속된다면, 자, 니은 under 다면, this is also expression. Let's say that 지속되다, to be continued. 지속하다, to continue. So, 지속하다, active voice. 지속되다, to be continued. Passive voice. 지속된다면, let's say that something is continued. 자, that something is the subject. 가. Subject. 가. So, what is be continued? 무기력한 상태. 자, 무기력하다. To be lethargic. No energy. That's 무기력하다. To be lethargic. Have no energy. 자, this 무, it means no or nothing. No or without or nothing. And this key energy, this means energy. And this 력, this means power. So 무기력하다, it means there is no energy, no power. And since this is from 신호 character, that's why we add 하다 to make a word. There are other words that starts with the 신호 character 무. For example, 무료. 무료, 무, it means no. 료, fee, no fee, free. 무사고, 자, no. 사고, accident. So, 무사고, no accident. 자본. 자, no, 자본, capital. No capital, no money. 입니다. So, 무기력하다, this is actually adjective. Adjective. So, it should be at the end of the sentence. But if it comes before noun, it violates the rule. That's why you have to add 니은 under the infinitive stem of the word. 무기력한 상태, lethargic 상태, condition. Lethargic condition, this is the subject. So let's say that lethargic condition is continued. 자, we have to break here because 니은 under 다면 is the expression. 소진 증후군을 의심해 보아야 한다. 야 한다. We need to. You should. So you need to, or you have to, or you should. That's 야 한다. 자, 야 always combined with conjugated stem. That's why 보다, 보아. 보아야 한다. 자, 보아 shortened form is this one, 보아. The diphthong 오아 together. 보아 shortened form is this one, 보아. So we need to 보다. 자, this is to see or to watch. But the thing is, if 보다 word is with another verb, which is 의심하다, doubt, then it's no longer see nor watch. This is try. 입니다. To try. So 보다, this word with another verb, it's try. So you need to try doubting what? What information is 을? What? You need to try doubting what? 소진, burnout, 증후군, syndrome. So 소진 증후군, burn out, 증후군, syndrome. So if the sentence is too long, we have to break it into several parts. Where should we break? We have to find out the expressions. So after the expression, we have to break. So here, 육체적, 정신적 피로로 인해, this is the expression caused by, so this is the one chunk. 육체적, 정신적 피로로 인해 caused by physical and mental fatigue. 무기력한 상태가 지속된다면, 자, this is another expression. Let's say that lethargic condition is continued. 소진 증후군을 의심해 보아야 한다. 야 한다. You need to try doubting what? 소진 증후군, burnout syndrome. 자, next. Next one is also very long. So we have to find out the expression. 의로는, 자, 의로. It means as or for. So as the 증상, symptoms. As symptoms, but what kind of symptom is it? 대표적인 증상, typical symptoms. 자, 대표적이다, typical, to be typical. So 대표적인, 자, to be typical, this is adjective, so it should be at the end of the sentence. But if it comes before noun, it violates a rule. That's why we have to add the under, like this case, to modify the following noun, which is symptom, 증상. Here too, 무기력한 상태, lethargic conditions. So you have to add the under the infinitive stem of the adjective to modify the following noun. 대표적인 증상으로 for or as typical symptoms of 이 증후군, this syndrome, 자, 증후군, syndrome. And here, 는 is this subject marker. So, yeah, this whole phrase in yellow is this subject. For typical symptoms of this syndrome, so E is this. 심한 불안감, 자, 심한, bad. 불안하다, to be anxious. 자, 불안하면 this is the noun anxiety. And calm is the sense입니다. Sense of anxiety, 불안감. 자, this calm is 신호 캐릭터 meaning means sense. So 불안감, sense of anxiety. 책임감, 자, 책임, responsibility. So the sense of responsibility. 자신감, the sense of confidence. So calm, it means sense. 심한, bad or serious 불안감, bad anxiety or serious anxiety. 무기력, 자, this 력, we saw it's power, 기, energy, 무, there is no, nothing, that's 무. So, 무, no, energy and power. Say 무, this is no, 입니다. So 무료, no fee. 무사고, no accident. 무자본, no capital. 이렇게. So no energy, 삶에 대한 무관심. 자, 에 대한 about. About, and there is a space between 에 and 대한. So about 삶, life. So about life, 무관심. Oh, here same. 무, no. 관심, interest. And here 등, it means etc. 자, 들 수 있다. real under 수 있다 is an expression. can. 자, 예를 들다 take an example 입니다. So instead of example, which is 예, in this sentence, they take the specific examples. Those are serious anxiety, no energy. So together it's lethargy. No energy, 무관심, no interest about life. Those are the specific examples. So instead of yeah, this sentence take the specific, replace this example with the specific examples here. Instead of this yeah, in this sentence, it takes the specific examples. 심한 불안감, bad anxiety, 무기력, lethargy, 삶에 대한 무관심, no interest about life, etc. 을 들 수 있다. We can take these examples. And 등 ends with consonant, that's why 을. Here 예 ends with vowel, that's why it's 를. Let's translate it again. 이 증후군의 대표적인 증상으로는, so we're gonna break here. For the typical symptoms of this syndrome, 심한 불안감, bad anxiety, or serious anxiety, no energy, in other words, lethargy, 삶에 대한 무관심, no interest about life, etc. We can take these examples. So next, this one is also long sentence, so we have to find out the expression. 앓게 되면, 자, 일단 소진증후군을 앓게 되면, 게 되면, 게 되면, if you get to. 자, 면, if. get 되다, get to. So if you get to, 자, 앓다 is verb and it means suffer a disease. So for example, 병을 앓다, to suffer an illness. Here, 소진증후군을 앓다, burnout syndrome, suffer burnout syndrome. You suffer what? What information is ill? You suffer burnout syndrome. And 일단, this is first or first of all. 자, 일단, first of all, 소진증후군을 앓게 되면 if you get to suffer, 앓다, suffer what? burnout syndrome, 회복이 힘들다는 점을 고려할 때. 자, here we have expression 리을 언더 때. So when, the time when we 고려하다, consider, 고려하다, consider what? What information is ill? And this 점 is aspect. 점. It means aspect. When we consider the aspects, 자, what kind of aspect is it? That is this 다는. 자, this 다는 is a linking word, that. So when we consider the aspect that 회복, recovery. 자, this 회복 is the subject. That's why subject marker E is attached. So the recovery is 힘들다, 힘들다, to be tough or difficult. It's hard. It's tough. Difficult. That's 힘들다. 자, when we consider what? What information is this one? 점. The aspect that recovery is hard. 휴식과 재충전을 통해. 자, 을 통해 expression through what? 휴식과 재충전. 자, 휴식, rest. 자, and this 재, it means again or re. 자, 충전, charge. So recharge. So through rest and recharge. This 과 is a noun connector and. So this is also 신호 characters and we have some words that starts with 재. For example, 시작, restart. 재도전, re-challenge or challenge again. 있겠죠? 여기도 재충전, recharge. 심신의 건강을 유지하려는 자세가 요구된다. 자, 요구된다. So this 되다 is passive voice. 요구하다 to require. 요구되다 to be required. So 요구된다. Something is required. 자, what is required? 자세. The mindset. 자, what kind of mindset is it? 려는. And actually this 는 is the relative pronoun that modifying 자세. 자세, mindset. What kind of mindset is it? 유지하려는. 자, 려. This syllable is try. And 는. This one is the relative pronoun that is modifying 자세. So that the mindset that try to keep what? 건강. Health. 건강. Health. But what kind of 건강? What kind of health is it? That's A of. Health of 심신. 자, 심, mind, 신, body, and this A of. So let's translate it again. 일단, first of all, 소진 증후군을 앓게 되면 if you get to suffer burnout syndrome, 회복이 힘들다는 점을 고려할 때 when we consider the aspect that recovery, subject recovery is hard, 휴식과 재충전을 통해 through the rest and recharge, 심신의 건강을 유지하려는 자세가 요구된다. 자, the mindset is the subject, so the mindset is required. But what kind of mindset is it? That we try to keep, maintain the health of our mind and body through recharge and rest. 자, next one is also very long. So we're gonna find out the expression. Find out an expression. That is, 자, 평소 작은 일에 기뻐하고 행복해함으로써 미음 under 으로써 미음 under 으로써. 자, this one is the expression meaning by ing. 행복해하다. 행복해하다 to be happy. To be happy. 행복해하다. 작은 일에 기뻐하고. 자, if there is go, which means and, then you always have to translate this formal one first. So, 자, 기뻐하다. 기뻐하다, be glad. You glad to? 작은 일. Small stuff. Small event. 일 can be work or it can be event too. So 일, event or stuff, things. Be glad to small event. 자, 평소 in normal days. 평소 in normal days. Okay, 평소 in normal days. 작은 일에 기뻐하고 be glad to small stuff and 행복해함으로써 by being happy. Actually, this by being 미음 under으로써 this one is affecting here and here too. So in normal days, by being glad to small stuff, small event, and by being happy, 삶의 활력을 유지하는 것도, 자, 도, as well, 는 것 is making ing form. and 유지하다, to keep or maintain. So maintaining or keeping what? What information is 을? 삶의 활력, life, 활력, vitality. 자, vitality of 삶, life, 삶. So if two consonants under only one dominant consonant is pronounced, in this case, M is dominant over lir. That's why it is 삼. Okay, so keeping, 유지하는 것. Keeping what? The vitality of the life is also or as well 이 증후군을 this syndrome 예방하는 데 도움이 된다. 는데 도움이 된다 is an expression. It is helpful to. So it's helpful to 예방하다. Prevent. It is helpful to prevent what? 이 증후군을 this syndrome. Let's translate again. 평소 in normal days 작은 일에 기뻐하고 행복해함으로써 by being glad to small events or small stuff and by being happy 삶의 활력을 유지하는 것도 keeping what? The vitality of life as well. 이 증후군을 예방하는 데 도움이 된다. It is helpful to prevent this syndrome. Okay, so the key here is 소진 증후군. This is the key word. 소진 증후군. And 소진 증후군 is hard to get recover, right? 회복이 어렵다. 회복이 힘들다. It's hard to get recovered. Recover is hard. So 회복이 힘들다는 점을 고려할 때, so when we consider the aspect, the recovery is hard. 휴식과 재충전을 통해 심신의 건강을 유지하려는 자세가 요구된다. So how can we prevent them? This is the main idea. 예방하는 데 도움이 된다. It's helpful to prevent this burnout syndrome, right? Why we have to prevent it? It's because once you get to suffer from it, it's hard to recover. That's why it's important to prevent them. This is the main idea. Okay, let's find out the 주제, topic. Everything ends with 야 한다, need to, should. So we need to 분석하다, analyze. We need to analyze what? What information is 을? 영향, the impact. What kind of impact is it? 소진 증후군이 사회에 미치는 영향. So this parenthesis modifies impact. And 는, here 는 is the relative pronoun that in present tense. So the impact that 미치다, influence, is the verb influence. Influence to 사회, to the society. And this E is subject marker. So we need to analyze the impact that 소진 증후군, burnout syndrome influence to the society. Is it the main idea? 분석하다, analyze? No, it's not the main idea. Main idea is how to prevent it. Why? Why we have to prevent it? It's because 회복이 힘들다. It's hard to get recovered. 그래서 this is not the main idea. 2번, 소진증후군의 원인과 증상의 관계를 파악해야 한다. 한다. We need to 파악하다. grasp. understand. So we need to understand. We need to grasp. Grasp what? What information is the relationship. 관계. Relationship or correlation of 원인, cause, and 증상, symptoms of the burnout syndrome. We need to grasp the relationship of the cause and symptoms of the burnout syndrome. No, it also doesn't mention prevent. 네, this is the key. 소진증후군의 증상에 맞는 치료법을 개발해야 한다. We need to 개발하다. develop 치료법을 develop what? 치료법, the treatment that is 는. 자, what kind of treatment is it? That is right. 자, this parenthesis modifies 치료법, treatment, and 는 is relative pronoun that. That's a modifier, 네, indicating that this parenthesis is modifying the following noun, which is treatment in this case. 자, 맞다, correct, right. So that is right to 증상, symptom of burnout syndrome. We need to develop the treatment that is right to the symptom of burnout syndrome. So this also doesn't mention the keywords 예방하다. That's why it's wrong. 소진증후군이 발생하지 않도록 사전에 노력해야 한다. We need to 노력하다. Make an effort. 사전에 in advance or beforehand. 자, we need to make an effort. 사전에 beforehand 도록 in order to. 자, same as 기 위해. 자, 도록 same as 기 위해 or 기 위해서. In order to. Here 지 않도록, which is negation. 지 않다 phrase in pink is negation. So 지 않도록, in order not to. In order not to. So together it means in order not to. 발생하다 occur or happen. 소진증후군, the burnout syndrome is this subject because of E. Okay, so we need to make an effort 사전에 in advance, beforehand 소진증후군이 발생하지 않도록 in order not for the burnout syndrome happen. In other words, 예방하다. So this is the right answer, number 4. Right answer, always the paraphrased sentence or phrase that mean the key word. So here too, 발생하지 않도록 사전에 노력. 자, 사전에 beforehand, prevent죠. 사전에 beforehand, that is prevent, 예방하다. So number 4 is the right answer. We need to make an effort beforehand in order not for the burnout syndrome happen. So 정답은 4번입니다.